Look, you're back in Guildrun, and it's time to finally take on the redrift. With the redrift, it's going to be a highly dangerous contract to close that redrift. There's going to be 6 challenges, and we have to defeat the final boss to seal the redrift. Enemies in redrifts have increased stats, and redrift runs don't continue into endless mode. So let's see how far we can get. So who do we want to go with? We could go with Tilly, instantly rank up above heroes, start with 10 fewer shards. I actually genuinely would love to go with Grace as well. Items cost 2 fewer shards, and she can resurrect heroes. Now, the dangers with going with Grace in this red rift is the fact that we're going to have no damage. We need to find someone with damage, and we need to find someone with tankiness. Say we rank up Tilly, we can get her doing big damage instantly. Now, I shouldn't neglect Ratna because she can scale up a lot as well. And win 6 combats, we don't get power from the get-go, but we get a huge amount of power towards the end of Act 1. Well, I'm going to take Grace, which might be troll, but we're taking it anyways. Now, I should mention we do have to equip this Rift Seal, which will decrease her stats by 25%, so she's going to have less defense, less pretty much everything, even HP and mana regen, and we have to apply it to basically each roll 3 times, each for 3 combats. So that's going to be tough. Red Rift is going to be tough, and we can also not lose more than 10 heroes, which is kind of why I wanted to take Grace. And will Grace even smash this turtle? I mean, she should. If she doesn't, then we're in trouble. So come on, Grace, apply your shields, and yeah, you smash that turtle. It just takes quite some time to even beat that one turtle. And we're also going to have to spend money on a rift fragment, which is also not ideal. But we could take Logan. He could be our damage dealer. Grace could keep him alive. I think so, and we give him big damage attacks. Can we take the key fragments? I mean, we could be chalked by not grabbing ourselves another hero. But yeah, let's take the key fragments and grab this item since it is on sale and move on to our starter kit. So Grace and Logan are 2 starters. What you got for us, Clark? Permanent give hero 300 max HP. Items cost 2 less. With this as well, we can actually make some money by buying items. But 300 max HP is 300 max HP. Yeah, I gotta take the 300 max HP. And you know what? I'm gonna give it to Grace. I know it's silly, and we could have given it to Logan, who's our frontliner, but making sure that she survives is gonna be incredibly awesome for us. Now, will we be able to win this combat? I'm not entirely sure. Logan does have 50 attack, and I wondered how we set this up. Maybe like so. Maybe Logan will run to the back line here. I'm gonna chance it. Never mind. We wasted time running to the slime. However, we should be able to deal big damage. I should also mention that once the enemy drops below a certain amount of HP, they're going to get a bunch of attack speed and damage. So that's going to be scary as well. And we almost lost Grace. He took a big chunker from the stinky little goober guy in the back. But come on, Logan, you can do it. We can't lose you a single time. Hell yeah. Not bad. 22 goals, and we got a Rift Key already. And Rush Trigger Key of Heroes 5 crit and attack speed. I'm really regretting my decision of not taking it. However, we could take Rowan, a frontliner, who's going to be chunky, and then we can do Mystics, Tanks and Vanguards, Assassin, Duelist Warriors. So, sounds good to me. More attack damage. I do still want to take these items, and I want to take this item as well, which will give start mana for Grace, and we might apply this to our frontliner for now. Now, should we get an item, or Rare Relic for a price? The price is scary right before the challenge combat, so I'm going to see what sort of item we could get. Big Amulet, Big Blade, or Big Scepter. Some tough choices. Getting some mana regen so she casts more often, I think is genuinely going to be the play. 16 mana regen, she does have to get up to 120 mana, but still, getting those shields, getting those heals, getting everything else should be pretty darn sweet. We got a lot of items, but no rank ups. You know, rank ups means our heroes can die pretty darn fast. With Grace's stall ability, you might be able to resurrect them. And we could end up going for stall teams since we do have Rowan as well. So come on, Grace, keep Rowan alive. Keep him alive. We don't wait. We just have to take a big chunkiness of damage. Grace does bring him back though, and we might be able to cheese the red rift from that as long as Grace doesn't get deleted. And she does bring back to life, but that's not going to be enough. Yeah, without a rank B hero at this point, no big damage dealers, we're in a bad spot. However, we could take you if we wanted it. We also get a bruiser mate, which I really freaking love. But that's wrong. Now, do we want to go for stall effects? On stall trigger, permanently gain 200 or 20 max HP and 4 defense. I think so. Over the other options, I genuinely think so. On auto attack, gain 10 max HP. It's going to be better than this item altogether, so we'll be taking it. And I do want to play it on Logan. An auto attack like burn. None of these are going to reroll once. And I do want to sell some items right now. We're getting Grace upgraded. We could target all heroes with this after 10 seconds. It is another stall effects. We could go permanence, or whenever Mystic shields a hero, they gain stats, which is also low. But this one, targeting all our heroes, is going to be super key. Are we going to sell all our items for it? I think what we're going to do is, we're going to sell our starting mana, which feels bad. We're going to sell this as well, and we're going to sell this item, and we're actually going to take Logan instead. Because Logan will have, on kill, gain 40 mana, permanently increases attack and crit. And we're going to try to scale him up as much as possible. Freeze the shop, guaranteeing that we're going to get her in the next runs. Let's give him some big old damage. 106 attack. He's going to be kind of nice. With Rowan, he's going to be super chunky, potentially, hopefully, as well. But let's get going. Can Logan beat out? Potentially, he should have a lot more damage. Every time he uses Executioner and takes out an enemy, he left him on 1 HP, so he actually didn't get the effect. Wait, it's just on kill. That's insane. He should be able to scale up quite a bit because we got a chunky. We got a chunky dude, we got a healer in the back, and it's just going to be Logan getting all the stacks. This has potentially something awesome. Let's take Grace.
Better than I expected.
And we could start scaling up permanently, but I want to target all heroes as much as possible. A little bit of Omnivamp would go a long way. This is also fantastic as well. If it's held by a tank to gain even more defenses, you know, I'm going to freeze the shop and I will be taking it. However, can we take on the challenge encounter? He has 200 attack. I'm going to have to chance it. Even though we have used emergency rewinds, I still think we need to try it. Now, Logan, I'm actually going to place you back here to defend Grace as much as possible. We should be able to take out this stinky doggo, while Rowan takes the 2 on the right hand side, left hand side. Come on, Logan, you got this. Take him out.
Light.
That should be amazing. Grace should be able to heal everyone, and keeping everyone alive is definitely our objective here. And if we do lose Rowan, we can resurrect him. But it's not looking too bad, right? Logan should have scaled up a lot of attack right now. 75 attack. We might end up losing Rowan. We might end up losing... Wait, we lost 2 heroes. We're down to 5. That's kind of scary for us. We just have 203. We could give even more defenses. Or we go for on combat victory, increases attack by 6 more. I think we'll take the defenses. We'll take the defenses. We're also going to grab this as well. Play this in 2, and we're almost done with you. Let's reroll any sort of awesomeness that we can take for Grace, potentially. Maybe give her some Omnivamp, which doesn't make too much sense, but it is what it is, and that is a huge upgrade for us. Also, incredible relics. You know, maybe I'll take this instead and have another stall effect that gives us monies instead of Omnivamp. It sounds great to me. Let's move on. Towards the Rift Puppy, what should we go for? Well, I don't think we want to take damage right now. I think I'm happy enough taking the 25 rewards for the final boss. I think that's going to be really, really fantastic for us. Also, I should mention that we need to skip a challenge reward. We don't have very, very little relics. Now, I wonder will we lose Logan if we place him in over this side and try to tank all this damage. I don't really want Grace to be the furthest unit around, so we might place her in here as well. And let's go. Give her defenses in the front line so she strives out a little bit longer, and Logan should be able to smash out, right? I really hope so. He's taking a lot of poison damage. When he does take out a unit, he gets mana, he attacks again. And come on, Logan, you're losing a lot of HP. Grace, keep him alive, do your thing. Hell yeah. He might end up losing out, but he does come back immediately. And he takes out the spider, and we lose him again. Come on, Grace. One more cast. Bring him back. Hell yeah. No, wait, we lost him again. Now, does that count multiple times? It only counts as 1. That's a big ol' yikes. However, let's rank him up to 8. Now, increase the range or start a combat if adjacent to another hero. Permanently gain attack. Now, this is great for him, but not for anybody else. Range is also incredible as well, but so much permanent scaling attack. He's incredible. We got the Vampirism, the Lifesteal. I'm still going to freeze the shop because I want this really, really badly. Let's move on to a campfire. Now, the bad thing is, we also need to skip our camp rewards. However, I got to take the emergency rewinds. However, that's actually not going to matter because if you lose more than 4 heroes, we actually end up losing. So we probably should have just taken a reward. Anyways. Now, we need to place this on Grace. Unfortunately, trying to get some extra charges on it, and then we're going to need to target Logan. Now, how much has he scaled up? 35 crit, 105 attack. He has 300 attack already, which is madness. And we'll see how we deal with this Hydra. Hydra? Demon. Who's going to get a certain amount of attack speed once he drops below 50% HP. However, Rowan is surviving for such a long time. Got lots of defense. We get some monies extra as well. And it's a lot of burn stacking up, and I really hope we don't lose Grace. because she's taking a lot of damage. However, come on, Logan, you got this. You do want to lose some grace. Yeah, so if we use our emergency rewind right now, we're going to be toast anyways. Now, this item is incredible. After stall, heroes gain basic stats. If we burn, if we increase our team size and then add in a unit that's not really going to help, that's a fast track to end up using up our hero deck. But Omnivamp I'm going to take. Let's reroll. That's an S rank Logan. Can he carry us? Start of combat. Warriors gain lasting shields. Just give him a big old shield or gain 100 attack and 20 Omnivamp. I'm taking that Omnivamp and damage. He's going to have a certain amount of attack, 500 already. Now we can give him Duelist for just a certain amount of attack speed at the same time, as well as Assassin's Glyph. And just make him super big crits as well. Well, yeah, I'm going to take it. And you. The only thing is, he needs to hold this as well, which is a little less than ideal. He's going to lose out on... Wait, he loses out on so much stats. Is he going to be able to carry us? I really hope so. We haven't increased our team size, which might bite us in the butt, but at the same time, come on, Logan, you got this. I'm going to try draw this guy away. I'm going to place Grace all the way over on the right hand side. And she gets the defense ranking as well. And I'm really hoping that Logan can just murder face literally everything and scale up to infinite. I mean, he's literally one-shotting everything.
Light.
Yeah, pretty much. He's scaled up so much stats, and he's just going to get stronger and stronger every fight. This S rank was incredibly lucky. And we got to take the key fragments. We're probably going to take this and this as well, and let's move on. For endurance or demolition? I'm going for demolition. Now with this, I kind of think we could try to go all the way, but it would mean we'd have to move this over. I'm going to chance going all the way. Logan should be able to deal massive damage. He's got loads of attack speed. Let's go. Can he beat this turtle? I mean, surely, right? Yeah, he almost one-shot it. And that's the first time I've ever beaten that turtle at that high HP. The problem is we need to charge this up, which is where we could end up losing out because we are facing a freaking yanker. So we could let Rowan be targeted. I think so. Let him get sucked in. Logan should be able to smash immediately. Pretty much almost murdering everything. He gets a mana on murder as well, which is kind of insane. And he just runs through everybody. This Logan S rank is insane. Install abilities trigger 6 seconds sooner, which honestly is just crazy good. So I'm going to take it and apply this here. That's going to give her limited defense. I should also mention there's going to be burn on her units, which is a bit of a problem for us. Stall trigger if held by tank gain more and more defenses. I mean, Rowan has an incredible amount of defenses. Let's reroll. Another bruiser mate. I'm going to take, and I will be trying to apply this on you as well. Now we could just give him a certain amount of attack speed or movement speed at the same time. Some crazy good options, but we also need to rank up our characters or get some good relics, which we're not seeing a single one at all. After 20 seconds, tanks gain 1 HPs per second per 8 defense they have. I'm not sure if we really do want that. We want any of these guys. Rush abilities, trigger stall 4 times, stall abilities trigger 3 seconds faster. It sounds good to me. Let's save our 12 goals, and we got to take on the challenge encounter because if we don't, we fail our rift. So let's do it. And we do need to do this one more time, but at the same time, we're going to apply this to Grace for now. And play this in as well. And our team's going to be over at this side. So the dockers are going to jump to the back line. I'm really hoping that you can smash out. Rowan's here to try and draw this guy over. And we'll see. Yes, smash it immediately. He literally deletes everything. I haven't seen a character this strong before, except for Ratna, which scales up as well. When a mage casts, they deal damage. Never mind, we have to skip. Just ignore all of them. Don't read the rest of them. We can't take them. We crit 20 times. Rewards. Heroes gain 25% attack speed and Omnivamp. That's insane for us. We need to start applying this back in once again. Also use well, and we need to reroll looking for an upgrade. Backup only, mages, mystics gain mana regen. Stall. Not good for us. We really need to upgrade one of our units, and here we go. With Grace, this might be good enough. On cast, permanently gain 1 magic. Every other cast gain 2 shards. Backup only, start of combat. Heroes gain lasting shield. I gotta take the permanence cast in magic, which isn't that great. It's gonna be kind of slow. This item could be genuinely fantastic for her because she gets more magic, which means more shields. And it's more defense, making her super chunky. I gotta take it. For now though, she's getting a bit of Omnivamp. Let's move on. Hit the guild banner, and we're immediately taking Warrior. Because of Logan by himself. So for Rush, gain 50% attack speed, Rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. When a warrior crit, they deal bonus damage equal to 100% of their attack. While he's got a certain amount of crit, stacked up already. So he should be able to explode enemies incredibly fast. Like incredibly fast. So I'm thinking about leaving it this way. Let's go, Logan. Big massive damage. Does in one shot. We might actually lose him. Wait, this could be the end of us.
Light.
Come on, Grace, save him. Save Rowan, save Logan. These tanky guys are incredibly difficult for us to deal with. Even with Logan with all his attack.
Light.
Can we still run out? Hell yeah, we can. And we might have charged up our rift. We don't need this anymore either. Not bad. And the only challenge we have left is to skip our campfire ward and make sure we don't lose a single extra character. But Logan has made this incredibly awesome. With the sheer amount of skilling he's got, it's been insane. Also, I haven't been using this as much as possible. Trying to sort of position it more so than actually thinking about this, but still. Let's take it. Let's apply that in as well. Get rid of the Omnivamp. And then start going with this too. I really should focus on this more than just the position aspect. Because getting all that skilling is going to be... Wait, let's take that. It's going to be incredibly awesome for us. Now, permanent skilling defenses will be nice as well. I'm going to save our goals for now. Try to get something potentially awesome in the next round. We don't have another auction house, so it is what it is. Now take a relic for Mystics. If this is held by word, double its stats, which is just 50 damage, 40 attack speed, or tank gains 30 defense, and 200 max HP. Now for magic regen on Grace, I'm going to take that instead. I know the item for the warrior is great, but we already have great items for Logan. But let's go. Grace has some absurd defense as well. You've scaled up quite a bit as well. She should be able to permanently scale up magic, which means more and more shields. And she should be able to cast shields on everybody immediately, keeping everyone alive. And Logan is just smashing all these little mushroom guys, and it's not even close. And we get to a campfire. We got a load of golds, and we got to spend all right now. After stall, gain last, and shields will take uncast heal for 25% HP. That would be nice for Logan too. But I'm going to reroll. Start combat, inflict poison for tank, attack speed if you're in the back row. We have lots of stuff in the front row with a mage cast. Never mind, rush abilities last 3 seconds longer. None of this. That is an S rank rip, which on rush trigger gain max HP. On auto attack, inflict burn. The thing is, we could place him in the front lines. He still gets all the benefits from Rowan's ability. He'll also inflict a bunch of burn. I think we gotta take him. Replace, rip in, and give him a bunch of items. For now as well, let's reroll. We could add you in to give more magic and mana regen to Grace as well. We also get a defensive item too. Or we could also add in Earning, which will give attack speed and damage to Logan. How the hell am I not taking her instead of Ratna? And let's take her defensive item. Polaris to Rip, you should have a certain amount of defenses, and once we start combat, it's going to be even more as well. And let's keep rerolling. And that is a Rowan upgrade and a half. Let's start a combat. This is not going to be that great for us. I'm just going to grab this item as well. And we could sell 2 of these items to upgrade you, but I'm not going to. I'm going to grab ourselves a little bit of Omnivamp so he survives a little bit longer. And this is pretty much going to be our team. And I think it should be an awesome team. Let's move on to that campfire and let's see what we can do. Actually, never mind. We got to skip the camp reward. I was forgetting that we needed to do this. Let's do it. Now it's time to face the final boss, who does punish Clumpin extremely difficultly hard. But Logan has almost 1,000 damage, has an increased range. Rip should be able to tank the damage. Grace is going to be all on the right hand side. And I'm hoping that the dragon targets Rip. It's going to have a certain amount of defenses. Let's see. Shoots up to 500 defenses. Rip is going to have 1,000 damage. And I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue taking out this final boss. With our team, we had an awesome, insane team. And there goes Logan. And with that, we actually beat the redrift. We're ranking us at 366 on the board. Hell yeah, it's all thanks to big old Logan. We still didn't make much use of his scaling ability, which we definitely should have. Especially there at the very end. We could have given more damage. However, just the items we got, the early scaling from this was insane. And even the Omnivamp and the attack damage just allowed us to snowball and just keep snowballing and snowballing until we managed to win out. And he dealt 400 damage with his ability damage, almost 600 crit damage, max HP, record 3.5. And it all came down to Grace at the very beginning, who could resurrect us, making sure our heroes don't die as well, but she was there to make sure that Logan got all the murders. However, I'm going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing, and I hope to give it a go for the next one. I'll see you next time.